And now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. This portion of the show is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Rancho Leonero, where your wildest Baja dreams come true. Maui Jim Sunglasses, the choice of the best captains. Shimano Rods and Reels, fish with the best. Shimano. And by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Here we go. Another great hour of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. Here's Pete Gray and rock god Rick Maxa.
Welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. Pete Gray here with rock god Rick Maxa. We have a great show going today. Winn Grips. Guy Johnson and Roger Eckhardt from Sav-On Tackle, the custom rod builder guys. Having fun here and giving away a wonderful prize.
Well, you're not kidding, man. Yeah, lots of great info going on. Phones are absolutely packed up. Every single phone line into the building is full, but we're going to have plenty of opportunities for you to get through in the second hour here. If you want to get through, our local number is 858 area code 457-1090. Again, 858-457-1090. That's a local line. Or reach us toll-free. That toll-free number, 877-792-1090. Not only going to be taking your phone calls, talking about the Winn Grips, talking about the great fishing. Pete mentioned it, man. We've got such a cool prize for one lucky caller at the end of the show today, and that is a 6-pack of live deception jigs, courtesy of our friends at Ahi USA. It's a really cool-looking dart jig, probably the most realistic finish you'll find on any dart-style jig out there, and a half-day fishing trip for 2 aboard the Daily Double out of Point Loma Sport Fishing. Includes all the tackle rental if you need it. And then the bonus to that is 2 sets of the Winn Superior rod wraps. It's a very, very cool grip. You're going to get to update rod that has cork tape. You're going to be able to start from scratch, whatever you want. 2 of the different grips, one of the 96-inch pieces, one of the 44-inch pieces.
What a nice
cool
prize package that is.
You're not
wow,
kidding, huh?
Fantastic. I want to thank Guy and, of course, Ahi USA and, of course, Freddie over at the Daily Double and the guys at the Point Loma Sport Fishing for helping us out with that. Be sure to check out this week's edition of Western Outdoor News, always loaded with great information. This week it's bluefin, it's sea bass, it's all kinds of great stuff in Western Outdoor News. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to have Pat McDonald from Western Outdoor News in the studio here talking about a new tournament they're putting together.
Oh, cool.
So stay tuned for that and keep looking at Western Outdoor News. They'll have more details as that approaches here. Look who's on the line, Captain Benny Florentino. What's up, Benny?
Hey, good morning, Pete, Ricky. Hey, Raj.
Hey. What's up, Benny?
Roger was saying you were showing off your boat yesterday.
Yeah, I was at Sav-On Tackle for our first month. Sav-On Tackle was great enough to host the event with the great sales. Great to see all the anglers out there. But I may call them out here right now, just outside the horseshoe, looking for pools of yellowtail local buyers. So we're out here local. I've got guys from Turner's Outdoorsman, Doug from Turner's Outdoorsman San Bernardino out, and we're just going to try to catch a few yellows and then go fish bass. But I did call to thank Guy and the Winn Grips group. I had put that all over my rails on my boat for all my gifts. Everybody just complimentary of the Winn Grips on the boat as far as the holding power and also the fact that they have something to grip on instead of that cold, warm black railing I have. So just wanted to call and let all the listeners know it's a great product. I haven't put any on my rod yet, but that'll be happening real soon.
Well, Benny, I'm glad you like it. We're really excited to have you being part of our team. So, and I'm glad the product is working out for you. So that's great.
Yeah, it's been super. And, I haven't had any Barracuda slime on the grips, but slime doesn't bother it too much at all. So great stuff.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to hear from you, Benny, and glad you're getting out there fishing. I know you're probably getting booked up for coastal charters, but if somebody wants to go fishing with you, you have any available dates that people can go fishing?
Yeah, I still have dates available during the week, and, of course, July there's still a few dates, but they are filling up fast. The way things look out here, it looks pretty good. But if they want to get a hold of me, phone number 310-779-0397, website, fishcoastalcharters.com, and also on Facebook and Instagram. And, again, thanks for having me on the radio. And, again, thanks for Winn Grips. And, Raj, hope to have lunch with you next week. And thanks for having me in the boat over at the at the shop yesterday. Appreciate it.
Well, just thank you, Ben. It was great seeing you, and those grips were really nice in your boat. I second that.
Good.
I
like the idea. I think it's great.
Good idea, Benny. Thanks
Benny.
for the call, Benny. Appreciate that.
Okay,
nice
guys,
to hear from
have
you.
a great show.
Catch you yellow.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Let's wish we got there with them.
I know, right?
Well, fun.
Well, the phones are literally packed solid. Every single phone full. We're going to go into Joel from Oceanside this morning. Joel, thanks for getting us started here in the second hour. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good. It's Joe from Oceanside.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Not much. Hey, yeah, about your product. I just replaced on an old 700 CalStar. I put it on the grips, and I just put it over my old cork tape, and it came out really nice for that guy earlier that called. But after I did it, I had like a 4-inch piece left, and I didn't think about putting it on my rails, but I put it on my steering wheel just to test it out, because it's that chrome and kind of slippery. And I'm going to get another piece and put it, or roll and put it on my steering wheel.
God bless you, brother.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Joe.
I think I'm going to do that, too.
Yeah.
If you're looking for some design, I bet you if you guys did a calico, it would really go nice down here.
No, you're right. I mean, we had fun. We did the tuna one. We're going to be coming out with the Dorado one. It's not only the Dorado color, but also has a Dorado fish embossed in it. But you're right. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Especially with Elmer running things, man. Calico would be automatic.
Oh, yeah.
Surprised you don't already have a brown checkered one already.
Really? Absolutely. Good idea, Joe, and great idea on the steering wheel, too.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
All right. How about next up we talk to Charlie, who's calling us from Gardena this morning. Hi, Charlie. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning,
What's up,
Charlie.
Little report. I just got off Pacific Queen, and the bluefin fishing was put pretty much the way Ricky explained it. And I picked up a Calica 12, and, of course, one of those glow-in-the-dark flat balls. Picked up 2 fish up to 60 pounds in a night bite.
Right.
Nice
on,
bite.
man. Good for
Beautiful.
you, Charlie.
Beautiful.
Those guys on the Queen are real slick, man, and Gavin's a hell of a captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Gavin's really, really good.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Pretty
man. Good
amazing.
for
How
you.
was the weather?
It was blowing pretty hard, but, I think we got the fish in that Coronado Canyon area.
Wow.
But they seem to be in the deeper water.
Close to home.
Wow.
Well, that's really
Yeah.
cool, Charlie. Congrats. And, I mean, that's the thing that's so cool about right now is it's not, I mean, it's certainly not wide open. There's no doubt about that. But every one that you get is just crazy good quality. I mean, they're all big ones.
Yeah, you only need one, and he got 2.
Yeah. That's cool, Charlie.
I can't say enough about the Calica, you guys, man. That's an ass-kicking rod. Real.
It is.
No doubt about that.
No question about it. It's got power.
Great show. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks a lot
Charlie.
for the report. Appreciate that. Fresh off the water report there.
All right. How about we jump right back onto the phone to talk to Mike, who's calling us from El Cajon this morning. Good morning, Mike. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, guys. I did pick the product up at the dock. It's a good product. I got a jig stick being wrapped up for my granddaughter, and I was wondering if the color pattern that we got in our head, is this something in the future where we're going to be able to call up or go online and order a particular color pattern that we may be thinking of? If that's going to be a possibility in the future. And I also wanted to say there's so many different applications for this stuff. You can put them on the handles on your hammer, put them on your gardening tools, and you're going to get a good grip, and it eliminates the blisters.
Well, to touch on the last part, you're right. It'll go on just about anything. And I have put it on a hammer at home, and I made the foolish mistake of putting it on a neighbor's kid's hockey stick. And before I know it, I had 6 kids knocking on my door saying, Mr. Johnson, could you put these on my hockey sticks too? I go, okay, line up, let's do it. But to get back to your first question, and that is in regards to the custom colors and things like that, we obviously have to look at things from a manufacturing standpoint and appeal and numbers and quantities and things like that. So although it would be great to be able to answer anyone's request for certain colors, we won't be able to do, like I said, a custom color that, we would have to go on one that we would think there'd be a market for. Not saying that yours isn't a good idea, but at this time, we don't have plans to just make any color that comes our way. We need to assess the whole thing in the market and thing like that. But We are going to be looking at ways to do different ones. Like a calico fish would be great. I'd love to do one, with a sailfish on it. But different fisheries, you can definitely probably plan on the future of seeing different ones.
With that said, though, I bet you'd be surprised at how many color options already exist. And same deal, if you want to hop on our Facebook page at Let's Talk Cook, we threw up another photo of just a picture of one of the color charts, that shows there's, like you said, there's got to be 15 or 20 different colors already. So if you just want to scope out what's there, and obviously that's just right now, and a lot's more to come, it'd be a good spot to check them out, Mike.
Yeah, and on our Instagram, the Dorado wrap, guys holding the Dorado wrap, that's a cool one. That's brand new.
Yes, it has
available now.
It is not available yet. I hope to have it within probably 6 weeks.
Okay, very good. All right, thanks a lot for the phone call this morning.
All right, let's jump right back into them. This time we're going to talk to Bruce, who's calling us from Lemon Grove. What's up, Bruce? Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys. Well, all the questions I had about the grips just got answered in the last 3 calls, so that pretty much eliminated anything I had to say other than congrats, Rick, on the fish out there, and keep it going.
Yeah, we're going to keep on.
Show,
right on, Bruce.
All right,
well, thanks for listening.
Call. Appreciate
awesome.
that.
Ruben in Manello Park is up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning, Ruben. Welcome to the show.
All right, good morning, Ruben.
Good morning. I'm jazzed. Really sounds like a great product. I'm getting a rod. I'm going to get a rod built that I bought at the Fred Hall show. I got a 900M, and the idea of using this new wrap and putting a Turk's knot at the end sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
I like it. You do that kind of custom work at Sav-On?
Oh yeah, we put on multiple different kinds of Turk's heads, different colors, different sizes. The knots can go from anywhere from an inch, even up to 3 inches long, but about 1.5 inches is very common.
Yeah.
Looks nice on all rods.
So when somebody comes in and wants to order a custom rod, you show them all the different choices of what's...
Yeah, we got quite a few choices.
Types of things are available.
Different color cords and stuff like that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, by the way, I also have a great set of dikes that Sav-On Tackle made for me a long time ago with that was wrapped and with Turk knots at the end, and everybody loves them.
A lot of work involved with that. Yeah, I'm sure you paid pretty high for that.
I paid, but you know what?
It's well worth
me a lifetime.
And you still have them. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Indeed. All right. Hey, good one, Ruben. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning. Hey, for the first time all morning, we have a local line open at 858-457-1090, open right now. It's been a busy morning, and I want to thank our friend Adam on the other side of the glass here, who's not only the engineer today, he's also the phone guy because Ryan's playing hooky today. So be kind to Adam when you call. Adam, keep up the great work.
Double duty.
Couldn't do it without you. Adam is in charge of our archives page, too. So he puts up the archives right away after the show is finished. And if you haven't accessed our archives, hookup1090.com. You can go right to our archives page there and listen to the last 8 months of shows right there on the archive page. You can subscribe to our podcast. And then also on our YouTube channel, you can just subscribe to our YouTube channel, and the podcasts are right there on our YouTube channel. So it's all available right there, hookup1090.com. I also want to remind you, too, that the first of the season, San Diego County Ford Dealers live remote broadcast is coming up very, very soon. It's June the 4th at Encinitas Ford, corner Encinitas Boulevard in El Camino with our friend Mark Wheeler, Captain Mark Wheeler, and it's going to be your first chance to qualify for the big grand prize. It's a big one, too. 4-night fishing package at the world-famous Katmai Lodge in Bristol Bay, Alaska, and that includes a round-trip ticket from San Diego to Anchorage on Alaska Airlines, and now Alaska's flying nonstops to great fishing destinations. Costa Rica, I've flown there, Costa Rica with them. It's fantastic. Hawaii, Puerto Vallarta. You're flying them to Hawaii this week.
Yeah, this week, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And Puerto Vallarta, too. Flown them down to Puerto Vallarta, too. And you sign up for their award-winning mileage program. Certainly the best one in the business. Check out the Alaska Air banner on the front page of our website, hookup1090.com. Also, thanks to the generosity of Steve Pinard at Dana Landing, we're giving away another trip on the Blackjack, that great boat out of Dana Landing in Mission Bay. Some Shimano rods and reels, Maui Jim sunglasses. Don't forget, random caller and the casting winner will have a chance to win the grand prize, one of the 8 qualifiers that will win that great trip to Katmayan along with all the other great prizes. All the rules, all the information's on our guest page at hookup1090.com. So mark your calendar, Saturday, June 4th at Encinitas Ford.
All right, well, hey, let's jump into the phones. They're packed up. Let's talk to Grant, calling us from San Carlos this morning. Good morning, Grant. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, boys. How are you today?
What's up, Grant?
Very good.
Good. Hey, I want to just call and, first a question for Rick. Do you guys carry the Winn grip?
We do, yeah. We have the tape and the grips. We really like them. It's a cool product.
Nice.
So
I just wanted to just bring up the meeting coming up here, open membership meeting, summer membership drive. I know it was mentioned yesterday for the San Diego chapter of CCA to be held in La Mesa at the Bolt Brewery on Tuesday, May 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's on Center Street there in the middle of Old La Mesa. And just to add to our last membership drive and Wayne's presentation of what CCA is all about is phenomenal, to the point where a friend of mine came who said, you know what, I want to join, but I don't know what I'm joining. And when he went to that meeting and listened to Wayne's presentation, he says, I'm certainly joining and telling everybody else that I know to also join. So
good point, Grant.
Looks like a good time. Just wanted to bring that up. And
yeah. And we need CCA so badly today because we are just getting our butts kicked by the environmentalists and by our governor here in this state. I mean, appointing the wrong people, but perhaps we don't know yet if they're the wrong people, but certainly not appointing Don Hansen to the Fish and Game Commission was just a huge error on his part. And that's the type of stuff we're going to battle. So CCA is there. CCA is our voice in the government, and Wayne's doing a fantastic job. And, Grant, you're a big helper there, I know, along with Steve Pazel helping out the San Diego chapter of CCA.
Yeah, so it's, and it's a good time, too, and it'll be at a fun venue. And I think, even if you are a member, it's a good thing to come because maybe you don't know how much is being done or what is actually, worked on to accomplish.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I might also want to add something, too, is, I went fishing with Doug and Brandon on Monday, caught some yellows, and then I went to go pick up my fish on Tuesday at Fisherman's Processing, and they did such a great job. So good. I love yellowtail, and the way they do it is just like a great job. So Grant is Ryan, our phone guy's dad, and they went out on their boat. At 1:30 in the afternoon, they were already back with limits at Fisherman's Processing. What's the story on that, Grant?
Well, only one correction. It was 11:15 when we got back to the point.
Okay. Wow.
Fishing 32 miles. So we got it done in a hurry, like an hour and a half. It was game on, pull, and Ryan said, Dad, we're leaving. I said, there's one more bird school. Can we slide over there? He said, Dad, I told you we're leaving.
You had to start releasing fish because you were done.
That's affirmative, yes.
Wow. What a cool trip,
Nice
Grant.
day.
That's awesome.
Nice day.
I saw the photos up on the Facebook page here as well. It looked like a rad day. Nice going, Grant.
All right.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. Have a great day.
Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
All right. Hey, let's go live right now to the Royal Star. Captain Tim Ekstrom is on the line. What's up, Tim?
So how crazy is it that I'm sitting down here, in Big Fish Paradise, and I'm listening to that call, wanting to be up there too fishing.
All right, this is your style, man. It's really good plug-eating surface iron yellowtail.
God, it's just unbelievable. I'll tell you, it just goes on and on. We're having pretty good fishing here too. It's interesting. This reminds me of the good old days once again. I mean, that's a pretty broad term, but we've had, a real mix of fish down here outside the islands and the buffer zone, beautiful weather, long drifts where, an angler fishing on one side of you gets a 25-pounder, the next side of you gets a 70-pounder, and the guy up on, 3 anglers up gets a 200-pounder, and everything in between. It's really mixed bag type fishing, but we put it together. We had a couple of days ago, everything we caught for about a 4-hour stretch was 175 to 230 pounds. There were some real beauties. Most of it was 175 to 190. Just every one that came over the rail was, oh my gosh, look at that one, and then another one, and then another one. So we've been the recipients of some good fortune down here, no question about it. Between the consistent opportunities to fish, and then of course the weather has just been phenomenal. We've had more or less flat calm weather, perfect for this kind of fishing since we left. So we're in good shape down here, finishing off our long trip season on a high note. You know, it isn't the gangbusters type fishing yet, but it's good steady scratching on this size fish. So this is more, I would say, it's more what this fishery is traditionally about. You know, as you know, Ricky and Pete, it's very rarely do we see it just wide open on these big ones down here. But, you know, any drift or any day where you can keep 1, 2 of these good-sized fish going for, 2, 3, 4 hours at a time, they add up. And of course, it doesn't take many. You know, an angler gets 1 or 2 of these in a day, and it's not only a banner day, but in many cases, if it's a fish over 200 pounds, it's a banner trip. So we're doing good here. Phenomenal group of anglers. You got the big names in long-range fishing, including Cal Sheets, who we put up on the website today. Just having a ball down here. I did want to add, I want to tell you guys, as well as all the anglers out there, based in no small part on the fact that local fishing is so phenomenal. We had a little time in our schedule in early June, and we threw a day-and-a-half trip on Royal Star. It's going to be the only one of the entire year available. So if anglers are interested in seeing what we're about here on Royal Star, I couldn't encourage you enough to sign on. June 1st through June 3rd, we put it up on the website. I know the landing has it on their site also. Great opportunity to bring a new friend, somebody new to fishing, family member, and come out and do it in style.
Wow, that sounds good. Cool. A day-and-a-half trip, June 1st. So it's up on the Royal, so you can book online at royalstarsportfishing.com or at fishermanslanding.com. I might add, too, Tim, that Cal Sheets and Eric are both on the show next Sunday. I think they come in on Saturday. Is that right? They're flying home Saturday and then back in the Mighty 1090 studio with us. So Cal will have the full report next Sunday about all that's going on the Royal Star next Sunday. That's going to be great. And I also want to add, too, that our Let's Talk Hookup 11-day fly-down, fly-back will be 1 year from right about now. I don't have the exact dates in front of me. I'll be there. Captain Tim Ekstrom has already committed to run the boat for that trip next year, next May, and if it's a perfect time of the year. You love the weather, you love the fishing that time of the year, right, Tim?
I love coming down here this time of year. You know, some of the other guys, they start doing shorter trips and maintenance and the like, so things kind of clear out a bit. There's a little more elbow room to work traditionally. And, yeah, it's good weather at this time of year. Again, a great time to be fishing down here. I mean, it's got the potential any time of year. It's a year-round fishery aside from the hurricane season. But I've had a lot of good luck at this time of year, as have plenty of our colleagues. So that's going to be a great voyage. And there's a couple of, you can call the office also, either Tracy, sometimes Brian will be man on the phones in there on that day and a half. $550 is the price, 24 anglers max, and all inclusive. Everything's in there, all food, visas, everything's all thrown in there, permits. So one price, deluxe, Royal Star style. We love the opportunity to run those trips. It happens very rarely. You guys know we got a full schedule, and it doesn't come that often. We can throw one in there, but we jump on it when we have the chance. And again, God, listening to this local fishing, my goodness, I love the fact that a guy can, you get the option if the weather's up, a guy can fish the yellows on the beach, or if it's down, a guy can target the bluefin offshore. Or some of that bluefin, as close as it's been, Ricky, you can do both. You can fish the yellows in the morning and bluefin in the afternoon. What an opportunity.
We had a caller just previous to the one before that was on the Pacific Queen, and they caught him real close to home in marginal weather. So it's right there.
And the beauty,
absolutely.
The beauty of the day-and-a-half trip on the Royal Star, too, is it is the full Royal Star experience. I mean, you treat that the same as if it were part of a 16-day trip with the crazy food and, just the experience and the crew and the accommodations that you stay in. If you haven't before and you're thinking about trying long range, it's a really cool treat to yourself. Or, maybe your wife or girlfriend likes to go fishing, but, maybe a little other boat might be a little rough around the edges for. Talk about a cool opportunity to, like you said it best, make it in style.
Yeah. Hey, when are you back in San Diego? Sorry, Tim. When are you back in San Diego?
We get back on, oh my gosh, let me fast forward. Taking it one day at a time here. The 21st. So we get into the Cape on the 18th, and the boat returns on the 21st on Saturday. And we'll be in for a few days. We got a 3-day trip over the weekend of Memorial Day, then right into that day-and-a-half trip following that. It's a good chance again doing it in Royal Star style. Ricky, you made a great point. We run those trips. it's not like we go skeleton crew or skimp on anything. We run it just like a long-range trip, complete with the full prime rib dinner and the big show at the end there. So that's exactly what the idea of us running those trips is to get more anglers or introduce some new anglers to our brand of long-range fishing. So anyway, guys, I know your time's valuable. Thanks for taking my call. We'll see if we can't finish this thing off on a high note. We have the rest of today and tomorrow, and then we'll be in the Cape on the 18th, dropping these guys off for the express ride. And the boys and I motor the boat home. We'll be back on Saturday with what's going to be a nice load of fish.
Nice, and we'll have Cal and Eric Sheets next Sunday to tell us all about the trip. Thanks, Captain Tim Ekstrom, live from the Royal Star, somewhere way down south there. Appreciate the call this morning.
All right, hey, when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. More of your phone calls and more great information. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090.
I got my line in the water. Inland Boat Center is the destination for your next boat. They've been around 35 years, so they're here to stay with something for everyone. Inland Boat Center has a giant inventory of all types of boats, including the perfect saltwater fishing boats made by Arima and Defiance. Inland Boat Center has a huge 2.5-acre indoor showroom with over 300 new and pre-owned boats, making them the largest boat store on the West Coast. Family-owned and operated, they are proud of their customer service. They take trades of all types. Come check out their inventory of Defiance boats from 20 to 29 feet, or the fantastic selection of the amazing Arima boats from 17 to 21 feet. Inland Boat Center has a full service department, fiberglass repair and upholstery department. Everything you need is under one roof at Inland Boat Center. 681 East San Jacinto in Paris. Check the website for the current inventory and more at inlandboatcenter.com.
Everyone likes special treatment, kind of feel like a VIP. Well, that's how our listeners are treated at Poway Valley Collision. I have personally heard of several stories of how well our friends Jim and Mary take care of their customers that we sent them. Poway Valley Collision is worth the drive from anywhere in the Southland. We know you may not need them today, but when accidents happen, it pays to go to Poway Valley Collision. And listen to this. Our listeners get a special discount that can save you hundreds of dollars on your car or truck repair. Just tell them you listen to the show and you get the deal. They work with most insurance companies, including Auto Club, MetLife, Wawanesa, and more. Just bring your car or truck to them and let Poway Valley Collision do the rest. I have had my truck repaired at Poway Valley Collision, and the job was perfect. So get your vehicle fixed right at Poway Valley Collision. Tell them you listen to Let's Talk Hookup, and they'll save you money on your repair. Poway Valley Collision, 14211 Garden Road in Poway. Check PowayValleyCollision.com.
Hey, today's the last day. This is it for the Newport Beach Boat Show, the West's oldest, biggest yacht show, celebrating 43 years as the premier yacht show in the West. It's in beautiful Newport Beach. It's happening today. This is it, 10 to 5, today, Sunday, 10 to 5, up in the Newport Beach there, and you don't want to miss this event.
Lido Marina Village, it's easy to get to. We heard from Duncan yesterday, the coolest way to arrive is to use their guest dock, man. You got a skiff or a little small boat on your boat that's already in the harbor, just drive it right up. They got a guest spot for you. You can come hang out, and you can see everything. More than 200 boats. It's going on today from 10 to 5. It's super easy to get to. It's only $15. Kids 12 and under free. If you are driving up, they've got that off-site parking, free shuttle service, and just everything that you want to see. Big boats, small boats, those beautiful regulator center consoles. Everything's going to be available for you today at the Newport Beach Boat Show.
A little breezy today to be on the water, so why not head up to the Newport Boat Show. It's happening today at 10 o'clock and goes till 5 o'clock. Just $15 to get in. 12 and under are free. Free outside parking. Check NewportBeachBoatShow.com for more information.
If the fish are biting, I'm on my boat, rain or shine. Of course, I wear my life jacket. It's like wearing a seatbelt. Clip it on, grab my tackle box, and hit the water.
Love California, Boat California, Save California. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
Hey, announcing Yamaha Outboards Wake Up the Season sales event for a limited time from now through June 15th. Purchase a select eligible new Yamaha 4-stroke outboard, and it'll come with up to $500 in dealer credit towards the purchase of additional goods and services. Reliability starts here, Yamaha. Visit your nearest Yamaha Outboard dealer today for details.
This is Captain Tim Ekstrom from the long-range vessel Royal Star. With my partners Randy Toussaint and Brian Sims, we have set the bar for the long-range fishing experience. A spring 8-day, summer 5-day, or a fly-down, fly-back 11-day winter trip, we deliver the highest quality long-range voyage you will find. From our premium RSW fish storage to our top-of-the-line chefs and crew, Royal Star distinguishes itself from all others. Want to grab a spot on the Royal Star? Check us out at RoyalStarSportFishing.com or call Tracy at 619-224-4764.
It's time to get excited about fishing, and Point Loma Sport Fishing has everything you'll need. They offer half-day and three-quarter-day trips daily, perfect for families and the novice or seasoned fishermen. Point Loma Sport Fishing also offers overnight to multi-day trips, targeting the best of seasonal catches. Visit their website at PointLomaSportFishing.com, where you can purchase tickets online and get more information on the trips available, or call 619-223-1627.
This is Captain Art Taylor of the 95-Foot Searcher. Team Searcher would like to thank all of our great customers for their support in our fantastic 2015 season. The Searcher has a fantastic crew, great food, air-conditioned cabins and galley, satellite TV, and an RSW system to preserve your catch. Our 2016 schedule is out, so don't miss the boat. Book your trip online at SearcherSportFishing.com or call Celia and Jen at 619-226-2403. That's 619-226-2403.
XEPRS 1090 AM Rosarito, Baja California.
You're listening to the home of the Padres.
Oh,
rush! San Diego's sports leader, the mighty 1090.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the mighty 1090.
Hey, phones are packed up. They want to talk to the Winn Grip guys. We have Guy Johnson from Winn Grips, Roger Eckhardt, Sav-On Tackle, Custom Rod Builder. Let's do it, Rick.
You got it. Artie, Vista, you're up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Artie, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Great. Good morning.
Good. Great.
Yeah, first thing I'd like to give a shout-out to everybody who supported the Oceanside Pier, Fishing Pier ban, and thank goodness we got that. We got the city of Oceanside to reverse their opinion on that.
Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous, wasn't it?
Good.
Yeah, absolutely. Question I have for the Winn guys. Your wraps, I noticed it looks like you got one piece looks like it's solid and the other piece is like a tape or something like that. And a question I had about it, say like, if I'm fishing and I have to put the rod on the rail on the grip area, how durable is that product?
Okay, let's start off with your last statement there on the rail fishing, because that has come up a little bit to different events I've gone to. As far as if you just keep it right on the rail, it's going to be fine. But if you start sliding it off to the side, things like that, you will notice, possible potential a problem there. So I would recommend where you think you're going to be sliding or putting the rail, the rod on the rail, is probably using some shrink tube there, that section. But as long as you're not one of those guys that are sliding 2 feet one direction, 2 feet the other direction, you shouldn't have a problem.
Okay, there's a little bit of extra protection at one spot.
Yes, exactly. But then you're still going to have the benefits of having that nice feel and grip and everything else where you need it with your hands.
Beauty with the tape, too, is the tape's so easy and really inexpensive that if you have, a Hypalon grip on your rod that maybe is already gotten a little bit chafed up from having rail problems before, you can wrap the tape right over the top of your Hypalon. One, it's going to hide the little bit of tearing and, chatter from your rail fishing. And then, if you go on 2 or 3 trips and it starts to get a little nick or a tear, it's $20. You peel the whole one off, you slide a new one right back on, the grip looks brand new again, and you're ready to go.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's the magic of this product is that a lot of versatility in it. You're going to get the great performance of it, and like you said, if you use it, you fish a lot in one season, and getting towards the end of the season, you can always change it out too, and it's not going to break the bank.
There you go. Thanks a lot for the phone call this morning, Arnie.
All right, hey, it's time to find out what's going on the water. The man, Dave Hansen, your saltwater guide, is standing by with that FishDope.com report. Good morning, Dave.
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning. Sorry about the late call in there. Couldn't get phone service, but here we are.
Hey, we're glad to hear it.
Great to have you, Dave.
Hey, guys, phenomenal day of fishing over at Catalina yesterday. Things are happening. Last week I was talking about that squid showing up all over the place, and hang on to your hats. Somebody's going to find those sea bass. Well, they've been found. They've been located. They've been captured by quite a few boats the last few days. It's back there on the backside around the V's, Orange Rocks area there. From the squid grounds to up the beaches there, just poke around and look for condition.
If you don't get bit in the dark there on the squid grounds, then you just start fishing the beaches. You can find some fish there. On one of the beaches, up or down the backside of the island, on the east end, west end, it's just about being in the right spot at the right time, as you know, with that sea bass. But there's plenty of bait to be had over there. So go over there, find yourself a little bit of bait, and try to find the sea bass guys at sea bass fishing. So there's no guarantee. Don't get discouraged if you don't get one. It's about putting in your time and being there and doing the thing. And the sport boat guys, quite a few of them are putting together some nice catches there. So if you don't have a boat, find a boat, get out there and go fishing. Then back there on that bluefin, I heard Mark talking about it yesterday. I talked to Jason last night on the way in from Catalina. There's big areas of bluefin on the butterfly, the 60, on the condom. There's just different spots of different areas of bluefin. The problem is there's just a phenomenal amount of anchovies out there in those areas. So you just have to be on the right boat at the right time when that fish decides to bite. And like I've been saying for the last few weeks, you've just got to be out there. You got to put in your time. You got to go fishing because you got a chance of catching a fish of a lifetime right now.
This is the time of the year, right, Dave? They get stupid this time of the year.
Yeah, and you want to be the guy that's on the boat that gets them when they get stupid. So that you just have to go and you have to put in your time. Don't get discouraged. Just keep going.
Yeah, indeed. And, of course, fishdope.com. Danny has the pulse of that sea bass fishing, the Catalina fishing that is just getting started, and it's going to be extraordinary, it appears, with that squid arriving back. Danny has it all. If you want to save $20 on a membership to fishdope.com, that's where Danny is. That's where Dave is. That's where Mark is. They're all on fishdope.com, nowhere else. Hook up now in lowercase, no space. That's the place, right, Dave?
Absolutely. If you guys go on Fish Dope right now, you can listen to my live report from yesterday. I tell you exactly where I was, exactly what I caught, and exactly how I caught it. And I don't know anybody else that's doing that. So Fish Dope is the only place that you can get all that kind of information. You guys just have to get on there and look at it.
There you go. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, and we'll talk to you next Sunday.
All right, guys. Talk to you next Sunday. Thanks.
All right. Thanks a lot, Dave. Well, hey, the phone lines are packed up. We're going to jump right back in. Dan, Encinitas, you're up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Good morning.
Good morning, Dan. Hi, Dan.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, I just bought a 9-foot older version CalStar fiberglass jig stick, and the cork is kind of janky. Can I wrap over it? Do I have to take the cork off?
You can wrap over it.
Some older rods that the foam has kind of been roughed up. Can I cut the foam and use the Winn grip over that, or to go over the foam?
Well, on the hard grips, you can cut the foam off and then apply this stuff. But as far as the wrap goes on top of your old cork tape, if your old cork tape is really shattered, just uneven, you might want to replace the cork tape first and then put this stuff over top of it just to make a really nice look and feel, and it'll actually last longer if it's new cork tape.
And that's what that machine that you have in your shop is for, right?
The machine is for the hard pieces.
Okay.
And the wrap is, just that cork tape just unwinds, so you don't need the machine for that.
Okay.
Absolutely. So the cork tape you can do by yourself, or you can bring it to the store or your local store, whoever does it for you. But this new hard stuff, if you have Hypalon or if you have like a hard cork, that new machine is awesome. It just takes it right off without no damage to the rod.
That's cool.
And this other stuff slips on from the back. It needs to be sized. That's one thing we haven't covered here. It does need to be sized, and it needs to be reamed out to the size of your blank. So on the hard stuff.
How do you do that?
They got a set of reamers of, I don't know, there's
on
like
the machine.
6. It actually hooks up to a cordless drill or a power drill.
Okay.
And
think of like a round file.
Exactly.
Okay,
like a rat tail
long,
file is what it is, with emery paper kind of spiraled down it. So you kind of just ream these things out till it fits your rod blank, and then you apply your adhesive, which is your two-sided tape and your mineral spirits.
How tight do you need the fit to be, Roger? I mean, has it got to be super, super tight? Or
Not super tight, but you need it fairly snug. You can't have it rattling back and forth. You need that two-sided tape to work properly. And the way the two-sided tape slides is you apply the mineral spirits to it, and it just makes it super slick, and you put it on there, and after an hour or two, it dries pretty hard.
That's cool. So that's what the mineral spirit's for. It makes the
adhesive,
the two-sided adhesive tape soft.
Slimy.
Slimy.
It's like a lubricant. So when you push this thing on, it just slides on, and after a while it just turns sticky, and then it turns hard.
I'll be darned.
I mean, I've got one of the grips in my hand right now, and you can't move it. Can't move it an inch. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty impressive that you could do that with just two-sided tape.
It blew me away when I first seen it, I'll tell you.
Also, I wanted to mention for any of the callers, I know we're on the radio. Sometimes you can't put the words to the visual. On our website, winngrips.com, we have videos that show how to put on the components and also even how to do the overwrap.
Really?
So, yeah,
awesome.
That's winngrips.com. And then plus you can see all our products and colors and all that kind of stuff on there. And if you want to find a dealer near you, you can go on our dealer locator, too.
Perfect. We have a link on our website, hookup1090.com. On the links page, just go to Winn Grips. You'll see it. But winngrips.com. The video idea is great because, like, let's face it, today you can do almost anything on a YouTube video, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you want to rebuild an engine?
Fishing Handle
YouTube,
University.
Right?
I've heard that you can find just about anything on there.
And then more.
Yeah, more than you want to know, right? Anyway, thanks a lot for the call this morning.
All right, how about we jump right back in and talk to Peter calling us from Rancho Peñasquitas this morning. Hey, Peter, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys. Love your show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Guy and Rick, question about rod wrapping. We had a couple of incidents where we had a rod, the handle, after we had screwed the reel on, we're out casting, and the rod actually broke right where we had screwed the reel to the handle. And, it turns out when we took it apart, it's hollow. And I wondered if you guys had any tips for how to, when you're wrapping it, what you might do to prevent that or
prevent the breakage.
Crushing the blank when you're putting the clamp on.
Putting the clamp on? Yes, there is. There's some clamps available now. They're called cork puppies. They're probably 3 or 4 inches wide, so when you clamp down on it, it doesn't put that small pressure in that, all the pressure in that small point where it just collapses your rod.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to screw it down nowhere near as tight, and it's also splined on the inside, so once you put it on there, distribute, just like you say, Rick.
Cork puppy.
Cork puppy.
Okay.
And most tackle stores do carry them. I don't know if you carry them, Rick. We carry them over at our store as well. They're easy to put on, and they work on most all reels.
And you put it on the reel clamp, or you put it on the rod?
You actually just replace the bottom clamp is all you're doing.
Replacing the bottom clamp?
Yeah, you just remove your other clamp, and this is a new clamp that just takes the place of that with your existing screws.
It's got 2 little ears on it, so it's fairly adjustable, and it fits most size reels, and it's just a thin piece of aluminum. It's a cool design.
Yeah,
and it avoids that crushing that you could damage your rod.
Once in a while, you might need a different size screw, usually a shorter one, but those are usually available.
Know that. Good tip. Hey,
Good
thanks
stuff.
a lot for the call this morning.
All right, how about next up we talk to Paul. He's calling us from Escondido this morning. Hi, Paul. Welcome to the show.
Hey, it's Carl.
All right, Carl. Good morning.
Hey, I am calling about clamps for your reels. The clamp to the bottom of the clamp over your rod.
Gotcha, Carl.
And that's what you guys were talking about, the cork puppies?
Exactly.
Where's your guys' stores at?
Fisherman's Landing Hardware.
Yeah, well, we're at Fisherman's Landing, obviously in San Diego there, right where all the long-range boats leave from. And
And then we're in Santa Fe Springs at Oranday and Telegraph, which is right off the 605 and the 5 freeways.
Fisherman's Landing, is that down in Harbor Island, or is that over at Mission
It's
Bay?
over in San Diego, Shelter Island area, and then also I'll bet Dana Landing. I'll bet Johnny has them at Dana Landing and Mission Bay too. So probably most of your local tackle stores would have a.
Somebody's going to sell some rod
like
building
that.
components or not even that necessarily. Yeah, it's a common product.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Guy, what about Winn Grips? I mean, do most custom saltwater tackle or salt and freshwater tackle stores have them?
Yeah, matter of fact, as Rick mentioned, we have our product in Fisherman's Landing. We've got it at Angler's Choice. We've got it at the 2 stores in Dana Point, Jig Stop and Hogan's. And we've got Longfin's bringing them in.
Santa Fe Springs.
Santa Fe Springs.
Yeah, they have Sav-On Tackle.
Exactly. So, yeah, more and more stores are bringing them in. So it's, and like I said, our website lists all our dealers if you're able to find them. I mean, we've got them over in Hawaii. We've got them up in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So, it's spreading like wildfire.
So go to winngrips.com and you can see a dealer network of available dealers, and you keep that pretty updated.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, all right, very good. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
Hey, well, speaking of Winn grips, when we come back, somebody's going to have some brand new ones. We got all those great prizes we're giving away, the live deception jigs, half day on the Daily Double, 2 sets of the Superior Overwrap. We got more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way on the Mighty 1090.
This is Rick Jensen with Sport Fishing Financial. I think most of you get that I'm a fisherman and work with the fishing community, but to understand exactly what Sport Fishing Financial does, ask yourself these 4 questions. First, do you really know how much money you'll need in order to retire comfortably? Next, do you know how much you'll have to save on a regular basis to reach that number? Do you have a process that includes a proven investment strategy and confidence that the money you save will grow? Last, do you have a plan for how to turn your savings into retirement income? If you don't have good answers to these questions, you're not alone. But you should, and I can make sure you do. In addition, if you own a business and currently provide or are planning on providing a retirement savings plan for yourself or your employees, we should really talk. We offer an outstanding variety of creative solutions that are sure to meet your needs.
Some of our listeners may feel overwhelmed. Others may believe they are already doing the best they can. In either case, I bet Rick can help. Set a time to meet with him and start planning for your personal or business investment success. Find Rick on the web at sportfishingfinancial.com or give him a call at 949-481-1807. It's big, it's comfortable, and she is beautiful. The state-of-the-art long-range sport fishing vessel, the Independence. Veteran captains Mark Paisano and Paul Strasser built this incredible 112-foot vessel with the most modern technology and luxurious comfort available. Captain Jeff Dubois has helped make the Independence a top-notch operation. Call Independence Sport Fishing at 619-226-6006 or check the availability on spring, summer, and fall trips now at independencesportfishing.com.
For East Cape Fishing, Jen Wren is known as the best. This is Mark Rayer. Great service, top quality equipment, including all accurate reels, CalStar rods, and Cimarron electronics, has put my immaculately maintained twin-engine cruisers in a class of their own. For memories of a lifetime, just bring your hat and sunglasses, and we'll provide a fishing experience that will exceed your expectations. Our calendar's filling fast, so don't miss out. For packages, 2 live webcams, a weekly fishery report, and more, check out TeamJenWren.com. We pick up at all East Cape resorts, so let's go fishing.
Your hook is one of the most important parts of your fishing tackle, and that is why you should use the hook that sets the standard for quality and innovation. Gamakatsu. As Japan's leading hook manufacturer and growing at an amazing pace, Gamakatsu is responsible for introducing a unique tempering process to give Gamakatsu hooks superior strength and durability. Plus, the conically needle-honed points stay sharp. Gamakatsu offers a hook for every fishing situation, including the finest one-piece ringed hooks, light wire, standard and heavy-duty live bait hooks, and the popular Nautilus circle hooks. Get Gamakatsu hooks at your favorite tackle store and stay connected to that fish of a lifetime. If you've heard the advice Scott Sherman from Fifth Avenue Insurance has given anglers over the past couple of years, you know there is much more to your boat insurance than just a low rate. Well, Fifth Avenue Insurance can not only find you the lowest rates on your boat insurance, they also make sure the coverage you get meets all your needs. What if you had an accident with the boat and found out you didn't have proper coverage? Well, that just won't happen when you insure with Fifth Avenue Insurance. Call them for advice on your current boat policy or any of your insurance needs. Fifth Avenue Insurance, 619-640-3130, or check the number 5 THAVEINS.com.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on the Mighty 1090. You're the big winner of the full package, including those Winn grips, daily double trips, live deception jigs from Ahi USA, all going to Peter in Penasquitos. Peter, congratulations. You're going to love your prize pack, man.
Indeed. I love those things. And Winn grips, Guy, fantastic product, new introduction. Of course, you and Elmer have been in the business for a long, long time and bring that expertise into a whole new arena for fishermen, and we're very grateful for that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, I appreciate that, and like I said, Elmer has been great. He brought me on Winn about 6 months ago, and he's great with the product, and I'm helping with the sales, and it's a good team, and really appreciate being on the show and allow us to spread the word out there. Really, really appreciate it.
You bet. If somebody wants more information on Winn grips,
go to winngrips.com. See everything.
check out your local tackle store, which one has them, and which one will be getting them in the near future.
That's
and
right.
Watch videos, see how you can do it on your rods, or just take it to Roger. Roger, how do we find you at Sav-On Tackle?
You find us at savontackle.net and also on Facebook or Instagram. And please like us on Facebook. We just redid our Facebook page. We lost it last week, so we got to redo it. We had 7,000 people, and now we're trying to gain it back.
So if you were liked before, you better go back and like it again.
Please.
And it's Sav-On Tackle.
savontackle.net. And also, I'd like to say hi to my wife. Hi, babe.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, well, now I got to say hi to my girlfriend, Debbie, and my son, Evan, because if I don't, I'll get hot
reminder there. Huh?
All right, well, thanks for being here. Great show, man. That was a really great show.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for listening today. Rick is going to be out of town next week. You have a good time with your family vacation there, Rick. And I'll be out of town Monday through Friday. I'm leaving for Cedros Tackle, big kayak adventure tomorrow morning. Be back Friday afternoon, just in time to have Mr. Jeff Marinari from Cedros Tackle and Ron Lane from Fast Lane Kayaks in the studio with me next Saturday morning. And then next Sunday, Cal and Eric Sheets from Cal's Custom 2-Speeds will be here with me. Thanks for listening today. Thanks to Adam on the other side of the glass. And thank you for listening. We'll see you next week right back here on the Mighty 1090.